Hello, my friends. Welcome to my flip through of this kitchen clip book that I have gotten a little while ago. I made a journal from it. Let me move my decoration further away. And want to show you how I decorated it. I used Patriotic colors, the red, white, and blue. And here we have the spine. I used some strong knitted fabric. It's wonderful for the spine. And I added this removable clip and found at the Dollar Tree this beautiful wooden shape heart with a hued tassel for the 4th of July. So I added that. And then I loved the star that they had with some smaller beads. And it is removable. Let's see how I decorated the front. I kept this showing because it is about kitchen clips and personal recipe files. So here I added this velvety bow, which is removable. I used Velcro under it. And this is the little dish towel that I had found and glued it down. We have a ribbon here of the American stripes and stars with a velvet heart, and slowly I'll turn this over to the back. I just added apple, and then there is a dangle from Paris that I thought would go nice. It's attached on a blue rubber band. And on the bottom of this journal, I added long strips of red and blue and put yo-yos on, which are coffee stained, but it's quite nice. There's a lot of interest going on. On the inside, I used this. I think the head goes good, like to the 1800s back or so. And I made a hinged page and added the red and blue money rolls. And I made a little small tag. And it has a pocket up here. And then I kept the measurements to it. And then I added a flag, which is removable. And it says America, which I constructed from the leftovers of a wire ribbon. And on the inside, I just made red, white, and blue attachments. So busting over to the side, and this book will be fine for flipping it around, for flipping the pages around. Now, this came with the book all in yellow, and it has a pocket. So I added just a piece of scrapbook paper in here, attached a playing card, and kept this pocket, and added tickets, probably to see something or go to a parade, or the penny. The pennies will become obsolete, so I thought a penny will be good. The next page is about some ants, and there is a flag. And then this one here has scrapbook paper. I added these corners. And then to the side, I have some ruffles of the American flag. And this says, for instance, bread and rolls. I think the other one was appetizer. Here we go with the bee and all the ants. And I made a flip out index card, I believe. Tried to make, I put some protection on here so it wouldn't rub off. Has washi tape, a cutout star. Here we have soup and salads. And made a journaling card onto a scrapbook paper. And we have some ruffles here. Let's see, it's a little small on the table. I'm sorry. Here we have a card that can flip out. Can write on it. Here's a journaling card. Here's a beautiful ribbon. Here we have vegetable, and the bigger ants is looking down. I'm thinking, yeah, I like this maybe. Here we have a piece of fabric and more red tickets and another scrapbook piece. Here we have an American flag. I added one here. It says Independence Day. And then here something for barbecuing outside. And here again a blue playing card, a napkin, and some journaling cards. Because it is on kitchen theme that I added napkins. Here is a journaling card, another napkin, and a red tag. And then here we have seafood. I just added something in red. A bird is on there. And added a piece of fabric. Here we have a flip up. You are invited. U.S. journaling card. Here we have the baked goods, and I put the pie in to show up on the top page, and a little flower. There might be able to go a star there, but I didn't want to decorate it all. Here we have bear postcard, a watermelon napkin, this tag I made. Over here, we're going into personal recipe writing maybe, or some notes. So I took a paper clip of a star and I made this journaling card, added fabric and a bow. And then here we go with the moon. And I used washi's on the journaling card, so the index card. Here's a little star in gold with cakes. Here we have, what is that, strawberries and the ladybugs. Nice in green actually. And bigger ladybugs. And also the rainbows. They're attached with different paper clips up to this point. I did not add a ribbon on top because I thought the new owner can do this and put her spin on it. Here's some, I made this from a foam piece. I covered this over, and of course chickens are liked, so I thought I'll put a chicken recipe in here on both sides. And then we have a napkin with nice stars and a beautiful button with a flag on it. Here's the other side of the napkin. This is a fold over on the end. It is removable real easy. Here I made a sherry tag. This paper I believe I got from Hobby Lobby. And then here we have the American Eagle and Celebrate with a blue cupcake. This one here I fancied out the end of the page and put American Star to it. Here again, the eagle looking actually or landing on the basket. Here we have an index card, says Liberty, and there's another one for journaling. Here's a tag, and the other background is decorated white and blue like you see here. Here I just cut a piece of a flag out. Here's another 4th of July fireworks napkin. Again, index card with baker's ribbon here. Then I added these little stripes where the yo-yos are attached to. Made this from crepe paper and added 2 buttons and the silver zigzag and a postcard from Statue of Liberty. Here I decorated the page like this. These are clear through stickers, Home of the Brave, and there's a pocket, where you can put something in. There's fabric underneath, and this is from a hot dog dish from Dollar Tree. I cut it out. And here is the rest that was on the hot dog dish. And these things too. And I added seam binding, I believe. Or, yeah, American flag here for lots of journaling. Red and white, what is that called? Seam binding, crinkled seam binding. With a porch and American flag and an extra piece of red paper to cut things out with. Repeat it over here with an open envelope for some treasures. This card says freedom, and there is the dangle attached to it. And over here it says come on over. And there is ice cream. And then that's the end of the journal. But I put like a red napkin, a picnic napkin here. And this is my American journal. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.